Spoiler warning. So Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is the sequel to Jurassic World and is the 5th movie in the franchise that started with Jurassic Park in 1993, which is awesome, by the way, and is one of my favorite movies ever. This one once again stars Chris Pratt as Owen and Bryce Dallas Howard as Claire. Okay, that woman is gorgeous. And of course, Jeff Goldblum comes back for a couple small scenes, or maybe it's like one scene split into two. Alright, so the plot. A volcano is getting ready to erupt on Isla Nublar and all the dinosaurs are gonna get killed. Once again, they're gonna go extinct, as they should be. So we get this worldwide debate where one side thinks that nature is like kind of course correcting for humankind's mistake, where the dinosaurs should be extinct, and so it's gonna erase humankind's mistake, the reintroduction of the dinosaurs. Ian Malcolm, true to his character in the first movie, the original 1993, agrees with this view. On the other side are the people that think that the dinosaurs should be saved. Claire is on that side. Then it's revealed that Hammond, the founder of the original Jurassic Park, had a partner. So this wealthy former partner, Benjamin Lockwood, agrees that the dinosaurs should be saved, and so he decides to fund their relocation to a different island to save them. So Claire goes to meet Lockwood at his estate, but he has this younger guy, Eli Mills, that's like in charge of his business and finances, make all the decisions. So Mills tells Claire his plan, and then he tells her that she should go because, you know, she's hot. Just kidding, it's not because she's hot, it's because, you know, she knows the island very well. Because they can't get anyone else like architects that developed the park and designed it and mapped out the roads in the entire island. It's cause she's hot. Mills also convinces Claire to convince Owen to go because he can help with capturing Blue. Now we have a good reason to get our characters from the past movie back into this movie. I know, awesome, right? But wait, there's gotta be conflict, right? Yes, there does. So Mills has this secret evil plan he's hiding from Lockwood and everyone else, and he's deciding to bring the dinosaurs back, and then he's gonna sell them off to all these rich people. Original, right? So because of this, I thought that like Mills was kind of a rehash of Dennis Nedry in the original, but instead of embryos, it's dinosaurs. And once again, we get the ridiculous subplot of dinosaurs as weapons. The originality is amazing, right? So there you have it. I've heard some people compare this movie to the Lost World from the original trilogy. I don't fully subscribe to that. I actually saw a bunch of parallels to the first and second movies, but not the third one, because I don't remember much about the third one, because let's be honest, it sucked. And I'm not gonna waste 2 hours of my life watching that. So for me, this movie was a mix of the first and second originals, and it was a bit of a mess. Let's be honest, we had more than a few characters that were annoying. Like the villains. The villains acted like cartoon characters. That head mercenary guy played by Tim Livin, that villain was awful. It takes me out of the film when villains do like these cartoony villainy things instead of making intelligent choices, which is what true villains actually do. Take for instance the unplanned auctioning of the Indoraptor. The villains planned on not selling it because it was too crazy, it was too dangerous, and it was not fully complete. But hey, in the vein of cartoon villainy, they decided to say, screw it, let's sell it anyway. The granddaughter slash clone girl subplot. Why did we need this? We didn't need it. And while we're here, let's talk about the fact that once again, they used the weak plot from the other movie, Jurassic World, of cloning monsters and using them as military weaponry. They used it again, even though that was the original plotline of the previous film. Oh really? Audiences didn't really care about that subplot? You know what? Who cares? We made a lot of money. Let's just reuse it again. We'll make more money again. Stupid. Here's why this is stupid in the real world and in the world established by this film. The use of animals. Like this will get all the people that were protesting in the movie, the allowing the dinosaurs to just die on the island, all on their backs. On the backs of the people using them for military purposes. The government or whatever. On the backs of the government. Imagine it. Like animal rights groups today. Or animal cruelty groups. Which is exactly what this would be. Animal cruelty. Don't you think tons of them are gonna get shot, bombed, and burned alive by the enemy? Ridiculous. Then there's the practicality of it all. Isn't it easier to just use drones and develop robots over dinosaurs? Yes, drones and robots are gonna get shot, bombed, and destroyed too. But since you gotta hire scientists to like geneticize and science the dinosaurs and then train them, it's probably cheaper to just make more drones. It's all so dumb. And oh yeah, this movie had like a crap ton of callbacks to the original. Like the one I can remember at the top of my head is obvious. T-Rex roaring. Which by the hell annoyed the crap out of me because they overused it. Like in the original where Dr. Grant, the kids, and Ellie were like basically cornered by the velociraptors and T-Rex comes in and basically saves them. Then he just stands there and roars as the dinosaurs rule the earth once, the sign falls down. That was cool. That was epic. It was the first time that we saw that. In this one, it happens again and again and again. It's so dumb because it's so obvious they're like just winking at us. Besides, like, when do predators kill their prey and then just stand over them and just roar? Have you ever seen a lion kill a zebra and then just stand over and go roar? Nah, I watch National Geographic a lot. I've never seen that happen. It was cool when it happened back in 1993, but here the coolness is just being sucked away. Oh, and this reminds me of something else that bugged me. So let's rewind a bit. As all the dinosaurs are running towards the cliff on the island to escape the lava, the carnivores that are also escaping the lava decide to take a time out to get a snack. That shit's ridiculous. Imagine you're running for your life from like an avalanche or lava, I guess. And as you're running, you see this bomb-ass looking hamburger, but that you actually have to like fight and knock out before you eat it. I guarantee you're not gonna stop and eat that hamburger, let alone fight it first. Cause there's lava right behind you. Like, that looks pretty good. Let me knock his ass out and eat him. Hell nah. You're not even gonna know it's there, cause like I said, you're too busy thinking about that lava right behind your ass. And so this happens a few times in the movie and it just bugged me. Like, that's actually one of the first times that one of the carnivores tries to attack our characters. Like, they're all running from the lava, our characters and dinosaurs, and the carnivore tries to stop and eat the people in the ball. Nah, just no. But okay, I digress. Another callback is that kitchen scene from the original. When the kids were in that cart inside of it, and the velociraptors running towards them and they're trying to close the door before it gets to them. But then when it crashes, it's revealed it's just like a reflection. This one has something similar, except for Clone Girl was like in this laundry chute. Oh yeah, and then this one was cool. We get this scene where we see the Jeep from the original where the kids and Dr. Grant were in. The one that got attacked by the T-Rex, pushed off a cliff, fell into a tree, fell from the tree, then lands upside down. We got to see that Jeep when Owen comes across Blue for the first time. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah, and that Asian scientist from the original, he's back. Oh, and he's a villain. Like, now when I watch the original, it's gonna be in the back of my mind when I see him. Like, oh, he's gonna become a bad guy that's cool with keeping people hostage for his boss, who's probably later gonna kill them. That bugged me. Like, why do they have to do that to him? And of course, rewinding back to the very beginning of the film, when the guy gets eaten by that whale dinosaur when he's hanging off the chopper, that totally mirrored the original when, in the beginning, when the guy gets pulled into the raptor cage and is obviously eaten. That was a total mirror, which brings me to another kind of dumbass thing in this movie. If that gigantic whale dinosaur is loose in the world's oceans, how come nobody knows? Or at least nobody seems concerned about this. Killing or catching that thing would be priority number one. That thing is dangerous. Let's talk about the third act. So the Indoraptor takes us all on this scary, ridiculous, yet entertaining monster movie thrill ride that our characters all somehow survive. Unrealistically, like that scene when Clone Girl hides in the bed. Because, that's the best way to escape a dinosaur. That was stupid. I guess Indoraptor was thinking about pulling the sheets off her before he ate her? Can you imagine if a lion got into your room while you were sleeping? You think he would first contemplate pulling the sheets off of you if he can already smell you before he attacked you? God. Okay, let me get back on track. So after the Indoraptors killed, all the dinosaurs are somehow trapped and they're being poisoned by this plot convenient gas leak. The only way to save them is to release them out into an unsuspecting public, who, by the way, Owen and Claire decide not to do, particularly because of that, I'm assuming. Because as Claire's about to hit the button, you can tell that she's thinking like, I want to save the dinosaurs, but damn, there's like a bunch of innocent people out there that are probably gonna die and get eaten. But no, here comes little clone bitch and does it. So while people are just gonna be, just watering their lawns, washing their cars, doing some landscaping, a damn T-Rex is just gonna come by and eat them for breakfast. Yeah, way to go, little clone bitch. I'm sorry, that's messed up. I mean, after all, they're alive like you. Yeah, and so are the people that live around here, bitch. But now, they're not gonna be alive anymore because they just got their ass eaten. So as all the dinosaurs are escaping that big entrapment place and they're all going into the forest, I noticed that this time, conveniently, the carnivore did not attack any plant-eater dinosaurs. So like on the island where all the dinosaurs are running for their lives and they have no time to spare, the carnivores decide to stop and take a time out for a snack. But this time, they're all free, they can do as they want, there's no time limit, there's all these plant-eating potential snacks all around you, and there's no rush, there's no hurry, you're not running for your life. Now you decide to not take a snack. Except for when you come across Mills, our bad guy. Now you decide to eat a snack. Because hey, our villain needs to get his comeuppance, right? Gee, I'm just wondering, are like the film executives just like, they see this and they think like, people are gonna love this. It boggles the mind. And then, I feel like something happened with T-Rex right after this, right? I feel like I'm vaguely remembering. But did the T-Rex kill a carnivore at this point, like right outside the house? I think that did happen, right? I don't know, I just remember T-Rex kind of coming, killing a dinosaur and saving our characters, and then for the 5th time poses and roars again, right? This shit is out of hand. So that's how it ends. But not before we get the scenes from the trailer where we get that big giant whale dinosaur in the wave with a bunch of surfers and the T-Rex and lion roaring at each other. That I thought were actually going to be part of this movie. They tricked my ass. Sucker! That scene was just to set up the next film. Then we get the other half of Ian Malcolm's little cameo where he says, humans and dinosaurs must now coexist. Which I assume is the hook that'll bring us back to the next film. All I know is it better be good, cause why lie? I'm watching that shit. Alright guys, so look. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom has a ton of problems. It's super predictable and the plot is just weak and the subplots are stupid. The cinematography is great, the pacing is great, the special effects were awesome, the dinosaurs looked real. But to be honest, like I said, I can't stop thinking about all the problems. It's like they just wanted to get any script, hurry up and make a movie instead of focusing on quality and making a good film. They straight up took a page out of the Transformers franchise here. Tell me they didn't. Was it enjoyable? Hell yeah, I had a blast. And so taken all together, the effects, the plot, the problems, the enjoyability, the pacing, and the overall quality is all gonna have me give this movie a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, final judgment. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you're a Walking Dead, comic book movie, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, and an all-around film-loving geek, subscribe. And make sure you check out more of my videos right now. Peace out.